Here are the headlines today. Super Mario Brothers movie passes 500 million globally, becoming biggest video game adaptation ever. It's about to become the biggest animated movie ever as well. I just want to put that out there. I think the sky's the limit for this movie's box office, because as I've said in previous videos, there's nothing standing in this movie's way until Guardians of the Galaxy 3 comes out. That's the only other movie that's really going to give this film a hard time at the box office. And by then, the movie will have been out a month. Comes out digitally next month, I believe, too, actually. It's coming out on digital really early. So the money's going to keep flowing in because it's going to sell digitally as well. And then, of course, the Blu-ray will come out. And then that's going to sell as well. And then rentals and all that shit. This movie's probably going to end up making, I think, $2 billion, maybe close to $3 billion when it's all said and done. Because you have to think about all of the digital and physical releases that are coming. So I think that this movie could end up being something that nobody ever thought it could be. But it's already past 500 million. That's the big box office talk today. Domestically, it's at 206. But as of right now, Super Mario Brothers tops 500 million at worldwide box office, becoming highest grossing release of 2023. And of course, the funny thing involved in this headline is the fact that this pretty much outdid Ant-Man's entire box office in 1 week. In 1 week, it made more money than Ant-Man 3, which you know is making Disney seethe. Because Ant-Man could have still been making money right now. If this was an older Marvel movie, that movie would have still been making money. It would have still been making money. It wouldn't have flopped. It would have at least broken even or made somewhat of a profit. And that didn't happen. That's on Disney. All of Disney's animated movies, they've all flopped lately. They've got another one coming out this year, this Elemental movie from Pixar, sorry. I don't think that's going to do well either. We'll see. I mean, you really have to think about it before you take your kids to see a Pixar or a Disney movie now. Like, what are they going to put in the movie? Are they going to put some weird woke bullshit in there? Some grooming stuff? I don't want to have to think about that. With the Mario movie, you know you're not getting any of that shit. And for the most part, with all of Illumination's movies that they've put out, you know you're not getting that shit. This is why they've kind of taken all of Pixar, Disney's thunder. I think Illumination is seen as the top dog now for family-friendly films. So here's the latest. Illumination, Nintendo, Universal's The Super Mario Brothers movie made history this past weekend, nabbing the biggest opening ever for an animated title worldwide. Now, after just 9 days, it has a new milestone under its belt, topping 500 million to become the number one release of 2023 globally. Domestically, through Thursday, the film has grossed $260.3 million. At the international box office, the number is $248.4 million, which brings the worldwide running total to $508.7 million. So that's where we're at with Mario. Now, we're looking at this box office weekend. Super Mario Brothers is still going to make money. Some outlets are saying $58 million. I'm not so sure about that because Box Office Report is saying $75 through $80 million, which I think is very likely because there's not really any competition for this film. I mean, Renfield is the biggest movie and Pope's Exorcist. Those are the two big movies coming out this weekend. And actually, both of them look really good. Renfield I want to see just because it's got over-the-top Nicolas Cage playing Dracula. He looks fantastic in those trailers, and that's why I want to see it. I talked to Chris Gore, and he said it was a pretty good movie. Critics hate it, too, by the way. You know why they hate the movie based on Dracula? Because it apparently has too much gore and blood. It has too much blood. I'm not kidding. Go to Rotten Tomato and look at the rotten reviews for this movie, which it's getting a lot of, 48%. Oh, that's Pope's Exorcist is 48% rotten. Renfield is 62% fresh. 82% with audiences. So that should tell you something right there. I really want to see. I know that weird Aquafina chick is in it, but I just have a lot of fun with over the top Nicolas Cage movies. They're usually pretty crazy, and he looks crazy in this movie. And all of the reports say he steals the show, and he looks like he does. So I want to see this. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to make a lot of money. They're saying 8 to 10 million. But the thing about a film like Renfield is I don't think it has a huge I don't think it has a huge budget. So it'll probably make its money as long as it makes something at the box office. We'll see. Pope's Exorcist, though, I don't know. But it's still another case of 48% rotten, 86% with audiences. So it's tough to say. But this is Mario's competition this weekend, and it's not much. And I think it can make $100 million this weekend. The film is more than likely going to make $1 billion at the box office. I don't see it not making $1 billion. So that's kind of the big updates. Mario just continues to piss off critics, basically. That's the story. And I always have some fun with that one. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.